As always, I will have the full recipe instructions every fucking time. Hey crazy crew, what's up? Today we are making chocolate for breakfast. That's right, you know what I'm like. I love myself. Oatmeal, a smoothie bowl, a juice, avocado toast in the morning, but sometimes you just want something indulgent, sweet and delicious. And this recipe is not only going to satisfy your sweet tooth, but it's also very nourishing, got a lot of healthy ingredients in there, so it's perfect for breakfast, brunch, lunch, midnight snack, whenever. Also, you're probably noticing that I've got a black eye. This is the result of a Kama Sutra position gone wrong. No, in all seriousness, I was punched in the face by a 4-year-old. It's a long story, don't worry, I punched him back. These cookies are dark, and when I say dark, I mean really dark, but they're also sweet. I'm someone that loves dark chocolate. Dark chocolate has a lot of health benefits. It's full of magnesium, it helps to regulate blood pressure, it's full of polyphenols, antioxidants. It's a very healthy food. All of those people that still think it's a drug, grow up. Anyways, as always, the full ingredients, measurements and instructions will be in the description box, and let's get into the recipe. I had something else to say, but I can't remember, so I don't really know what else to say about these giant cookies apart from they're the best thing in the world. So this is what we're working with to make these triple chocolate peanut butter ginormous best thing in the world cookies. So flour wise, I'm using whole grain spelt flour. You can use any whole grain flour that you want. Remember, if you want these cookies to be healthy, to be high in fiber, to give you longer lasting energy, don't use white flour, use whole grain flour. And I personally find that spelt flour works really well in baking. I'm talking as if I bake a lot, I never bake, but the last time I did, I used spelt flour, whole grain spelt flour, and it worked well. All right, so back here we've got some creamy peanut butter. You can use crunchy if you want. I've got some oats, some cocoa powder. You can use cacao powder as well if you want. This is the kind of one you make hot chocolate with, but no added sugar, no dairy or anything. I've got some peanut butter powder for extra peanut butter flavor, a little bit of coconut oil, because apparently that helps to make these moist and gooey, according to my friend, don't really know. Sugar wise, I've gone with coconut sugar, definitely a massive step healthier than white refined sugar. Of course, you could use other sweeteners as well. You could use stevia, although I don't know the amount. You could use the same amount of xylitol, or of course, you could use Splenda. Anyways, the best part, let's talk about the chocolate. So in this bowl, I have got lots and lots, and I mean lots and lots. This recipe is chocolate chunk cookies, not chocolate chip. You can use chocolate chips if you want, but I prefer to use big chunks of dark chocolate, and that way when they cook, you get these big melting nuggets of oozing chocolate, and it's just like the best thing in the whole world. This is 70% dark chocolate. I wouldn't recommend going any lower than that, because then of course the sugar content goes up. You can use darker, you can use 80%, 90%. And then this is what makes it triple chocolate. I've got some even darker chocolate. This is 85% dark chocolate. This is going to be melted and then mixed in with the mixture. So we've got like the cocoa powder. This is going to be like a chocolate lake that goes into the recipe. And then we've got the huge chocolate chunks as well. I mean, it can't really get much better than this, can it? And then we've just got some vanilla and bicarbonate of soda, and I might even add a pinch of salt. Although these are gonna be like a nice, gooey, dark, dense dessert, these ingredients are pretty healthy in my opinion. Dark chocolate, like I said, very healthy. Whole grain flour, whole grain oats, peanut butter, which I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says, it's very healthy. I mean, most importantly, health benefits aside, these are just absolutely delicious. Look at my eye. All right, we're going in with flour, cocoa, cacao, whatever you're using, peanut butter powder, and bicarbonate of soda, and the oats. Okay, now we're mixing together the coconut sugar and peanut butter. You can use a food processor if you have one. But I prefer to just cream it by hand. Okay, this is taking ages. See you in 2 hours. This is finally creamed together. And now we're going to add melted lake of chocolate. Look at that dark chocolate lake. Oh. Guys, if there was a diving board, straight in head first. Just look at that. Okay, I forgot to add the coconut oil, coconut butter. You can use either. Alright, so here we have our flax egg, and we're going to add some vanilla to it. Okay, I so didn't measure that, and I have no idea, but... Oh, I also forgot to mention this recipe calls for about half a cup-ish, although I've put way more there, of plant milk. Alright, now we're just going to gradually mix in the dry ingredients bit by bit into the dark chocolate lake. Don't be alarmed, the mix is quite thick, but just persist.
3 hours later.
Alright, after 3 hours of churning, this cookie batter, cookie dough, is ready, and I am so tempted to eat it all just like this. Remember, you want big chunks in this. It's chocolate chunk cookies, not chocolate chip. Okay, just so you're aware, these cookies are meant to be kind of big and squidgy, and when they're hot out the oven, the chocolate will still be melting in the middle. Going for a taste test. They're quite fudgy. Kind of stick to the roof of your mouth, if you like that kind of stuff. Oh my god, the flavour. And they're very, very rich as well. So I think if you're having these for breakfast, like 1 or 2 would tide you over. Anyways, sending you guys so much love and chocolate cookies. You better make these and tag me on Instagram. I'm gonna go put myself into a chocolate coma and enjoy every single second of it. And I'll see you in the next video.
Satisfy my appetite with something spectacular. Check your vernacular, and then I get back to ya with diamond-like precision. Insatiable is what I envision. Can't detect acquisition from your...
I should really do a mukbang with these, but to be honest, I can't take myself seriously with this black eye anymore.